Speaker, I rise to place on my record my thanks to the Australian Government for its decision to fund a new stormwater system for the fantastic town of Narrandera. It is a project I've fiercely championed alongside Narrandera Shire Council over the past 3 years. The $14 million investment from the National Water Grid, matched by an additional $3 million from Council, will help protect homes, businesses and critical infrastructure from future flooding events. In rural New South Wales, people do not ask for much. They expect the essentials: reliable roads, access to healthcare, and importantly, safe, clean drinking water. That is not a luxury, it is a basic human right. But right now in Narrandera, when residents turn on the tap, that is far from guaranteed. Too often, what comes out is brown liquid, whilst meeting Australian drinking water guidelines, looks, tastes and smells putrid. For the almost 4,000 residents and hundreds of local businesses already dealing with recurring episodes of discoloured, foul-tasting water, the hot, dry summer ahead brings a genuine fear that the town's ageing water infrastructure will simply not cope. Boil water alerts are once again a very real possibility. It is plain that families should not have to watch brown water flow from their taps, wondering whether it is safe to drink, cook with, or bathe their children in. That is why I've written to the Minister for Water seeking urgent short-term measures to protect the community ahead of and throughout the summer. I have called for the deployment of a mobile, temporary water treatment plant for Narrandera, configured to deal with colour and taste problems by removing iron, manganese and the compounds that cause odour. I have also requested $2 million in state funding so Narrandera Shire Council can flush the town's mains water before the peak demand, giving households confidence that when they turn on the tap, clean water will come out. Whilst a permanent solution is more time critical than ever, these practical steps, which represent stopgap measures only, would show that this government understands the urgency of the situation. The former coalition government created the $1.1 billion Safe and Secure Water program, designed to deliver exactly the kind of permanent solution that Narrandera now needs. I have spoken ad nauseum about this program over the past 8 years. Fundamentally, Narrandera needs a modern water treatment plant. Work to fix this issue was well underway before the change of government. The former coalition government funded scoping work for a permanent filtration plant through the Safe and Secure Water program and committed further support for critical projects in Narrandera's water and sewer network. The Integrated Water Cycle Management Strategy proposal was underway as New South Wales Labor came to government, and the project cost of $30 million, later revised to $37 million, has been publicly known for almost 12 months. I acknowledge that the current New South Wales Government has supported Council's bid to the National Water Grid for detailed design work on a new filtration plant, and we eagerly await the outcome of this application. But we cannot shy away from the fact that the detailed design and construction is not yet funded, and even when it is, will take years to build. Narrandera needs both long-term solutions and immediate help to get safely through this summer. Disappointingly, instead of building on the momentum created by the Coalition's Safe and Secure Water program, the New South Wales Labor Government now concedes the fund is fully allocated and has chosen not to top it up, even as critical projects across rural New South Wales become more urgent by the day. In the case of Narrandera, in June 2023, during her first visit to the region, the Minister for Water promised to fast-track plans for a new water treatment plant for Narrandera. Yet 2.5 years later, there is still no funding announcement and no timetable for delivery. The inaction of the New South Wales Government is unacceptable, and the people of Narrandera deserve better treatment than they have received so far. I urge the Minister for Water and the Premier to approve the temporary water treatment plant, fund the mains flushing program, and then match the longer-term commitment demonstrated by the Commonwealth and the local council. It is time to deliver the safe, clean drinking water that every Australian is entitled to and entitled to expect. And as the member for Cootamundra, I will continue to support Narrandera until that basic promise is fulfilled.